Hello and welcome to this Friday edition of the NCWLIFE Evening News. I'm Grant Olson. Here's some of the stories we have coming up for you tonight. Eastmont's Community Facility Study Committee will present its recommendations to the school board on Monday about how to move forward with its aging school buildings. After a year's hiatus, the Two Rivers Medieval Faire is back this weekend at the Chelan County Expo Center in Cashmere. Expect lots of sun and warmer temperatures this weekend with some wind on Sunday. Your local weather forecast is coming up. A 78-year-old former resident of Grant County was sentenced Wednesday to 2.5 years in federal custody for assuming the identity of a Vietnam veteran. Raymond Kenneth Musgrove lived in Moses Lake in 1997 when he began opening financial accounts and collecting veterans benefits under the name of a Marine Corps veteran, accumulating $825,000 over the next 25 years. The impersonation continued even after the veteran died in 2018. Musgrove pleaded guilty in U.S. District Court to 2 counts of false representation of a Social Security number, 5 counts of wire fraud, and 1 count of theft of government funds. U.S. District Judge Rebecca Pinnell also found Musgrove guilty in a bench trial of 3 counts of aggravated identity theft. He must now pay more than $1 million in fines and restitution and serve 3 years of probation. At sentencing, Pinnell told Musgrove, quote, "Your offense conduct was lengthy and very troubling. You'd been living a lie for decades." Eastmont's Community Facility Study Committee will present its recommendations to the school board on Monday about how to move forward with its aging school buildings. The district says Kenroy, Lee, and Cascade elementary schools face significant challenge due to their buildings, which impact students and the district budget. In 2024, Eastmont attempted to pass a school construction bond, but failed twice, just short of the 60% supermajority. The committee will recommend whether the district should run another bond, try a capital levy to address one school at a time, or continue to redirect money from teaching and school programs to make repairs. The session will begin at 5:30 p.m. at Cascade Elementary School and is open to all community members. Schools in Moses Lake will partner next week with local police agencies for a gang awareness and prevention night. The Moses Lake School District will host the event Tuesday, May 12th at Vanguard Academy. The event is designed to provide families, students, and community members with resources and prevention strategies for dealing with gang influence on children. Scott West, the district's head of safety, says the evening is about getting ahead of concerns before they become problems. It starts at 5:30 on Tuesday with food, refreshments, and even childcare provided during the event. Primary election races are heating up across the valley with multiple public offices now sought by at least 2 candidates. In Chelan County, Sheriff Mike Morrison drew a challenge from one of his newest deputies, Stan Langlow, who transferred into the department last July from the Kitsap County Sheriff's Office. 2 challengers are in the running for the Chelan County Commissioner's seat, now held by Republican Sean Smith. Nathaniel Halixco of Peshastin running as an independent, and Clint Strand, executive director of the Wenatchee Valley College Foundation, who's filed as a Democrat. Skip Moore is retired after 17 years as Chelan County auditor. His deputy auditor, Brant Capel, seeks to take on that office. We'll have a challenge from outgoing Wenatchee Valley Fire Chief Brian Brett, who filed to run this morning. Both men are registered as Republicans. In Douglas County, 3 sheriff candidates are lined up to succeed Kevin Morris, who retired this year, and it's a 2-way race for county clerk between incumbent Jen Bigger and challenger Andrea Jester. The filing period ends today. Primary voting begins July 17th and runs through August 4th. The top 2 candidates in each field advance to the November general election. When we come back, many people are still coping with the physical and financial effects of last December's flooding and windstorms, but now 2 federal agencies have resources on the ground to help with that. And new research from Washington State University shows that renewable natural gas can be extracted from sewage while also reducing the cost to treat the material. I'm Grant Olson, and you're watching the NCWLIFE Evening News.
Vape companies have a history of targeting teens. Now, they've been caught red-handed marketing to minors in Washington state and forced to pay millions in a major lawsuit. When it comes to your health, choose what matters. Choose you. Nicotine in vapes can increase feelings of anxiety and depression. Though quitting isn't always easy, it's a great way to care for your mental health. When you're ready to take control of your well-being, choose the Tomorrow Health app. It's free for Washington teens and proven to work.
I'm Jen Mueller. Watch for my show, I Cook, You Measure on NCWLIFE. It's part cooking instruction, part entertainment, and all about connecting over food and wine with your favorite Northwest athletes.
Watch I Cook, You Measure with Jen Mueller Mondays at 1, Wednesdays at 2, Fridays at 11 a.m., and Saturday and Sundays at 10:30 p.m. right here on the NCWLIFE channel.
At Colonial Vista Senior Living, we believe life is meant to be lived fully. Our wellness programs inspire residents to stay strong, flexible, and confident every day. Here, curiosity is encouraged, friendships are nurtured, and every activity is an opportunity to connect, create, and enjoy life together. We invite you to experience the lifestyle at Colonial Vista Senior Living for yourself and discover why so many call our community home.
Your favorite local channel is now available for free on your smart TV and connected streaming devices. Watch live programming and catch up with the latest shows on demand. See the local stories that matter to you. NCWLIFE, now on Roku, Fire TV, and Apple TV.
Many people are still coping with the physical and financial effects of last December's flooding and windstorms. But now 2 federal agencies have resources on the ground to help with that. The Federal Emergency Management Agency will open a temporary office starting Monday inside the Leavenworth Chamber of Commerce building. Their agents can help Chelan County residents with temporary housing, home repair costs, and other disaster-related expenses. And the Small Business Administration is still offering low-interest loans under President Trump's disaster declaration for the area. NCWLIFE's Jefferson Robbins spoke with SBA Public Information Officer Todd Broadman.
SBA, to give you a little background, our middle name is business, so people often confuse us as only addressing business needs. We do address business needs, of course, but our division, and the division I represent, Office of Disaster Recovery, addresses both homeowner needs and business needs. In fact, I'd say nationwide, when disaster hits, over half of the loans that we issue are to homeowners.
And what you do, what SBA does, is sort of act as a low-interest loan giver, a low-interest bank for those folks who might need that kind of assistance. Can you talk about the 2 kinds of loan that SBA can make available?
Yeah, good question. And that's really the heart of what we do, is we're providing at SBA long-term financial assistance, whereas FEMA, for example, plays a very important role in providing immediate or short-term assistance. So the long-term, let me just unpack the long-term assistance, comes in 2 flavors. You have basically homeowner rent/renter loans, long-term loans, and you have business long-term loans. On the renter-homeowner side, there's been either personal belongings that have been damaged for a renter or homeowner, and those loans can go up to $100,000 for personal property. For a homeowner that had direct damage to their primary residence, those loans, after insurance, can pay up to $500,000. Rates, the interest rates are very low. For homeowners, it's as low as 2.875, and for businesses as low as 4%. Business loans can be up to $2 million. So those are the limits there.
It's not free money. It does come with some strings and some repayment attached.
That is correct. So there's no such thing as the free money, but the money is coming directly from the Treasury. So it's bypassing commercial banks. So that therefore the rates are staying very competitive and very low. One thing I did not mention was the term, which is 30 years. I don't think I mentioned that. And there's no application fee either. So over 30 years at simple interest, not compound interest, with no application fee. That's right.
After a year's hiatus, the Two Rivers Medieval Faire is back this weekend at the Chelan County Expo Center in Cashmere. Gates open at 10 a.m. both days to travel back in time to the era of lords, ladies, and knights of the realm. Onlookers can view demonstrations of ancient crafts and combat styles and even participate by dressing up in the style of ye olden days. You can view a full schedule of events and reserve tickets for $10 to $15 by going to the fair's website. It's tworiversmedievalfaire.org. New research from Washington State University shows that renewable natural gas can be extracted from sewage while also reducing the cost to treat the material. The pilot study conducted at Washington State University's Richland campus produced 200% more renewable natural gas compared to current practices and reduced the final disposal cost by nearly 50%. The process involves introducing a bacterial strain to upgrade the biogas in a reactor, converting carbon dioxide with hydrogen into methane. Researchers say the gas could be used in the same ways as fossil fuel-based natural gas for electricity generation, home heating, or transportation without the same climate impacts. The work was spotlighted in the publication Chemical Engineering Journal. Coming up next, NCWLIFE is helping your wallet and trying to save you a few bucks, especially during that midday meal. In tonight's feature story, we will bring you our latest Lunch on a Budget report. Get ready for another warm-up this weekend and into early next week. I'll have your local weather details, and in sports, Cade Calvin will have local high school action and much more as the NCWLIFE Evening News continues after these messages.
Your piece of land demands the very best equipment. Kubota equipment. The #1 selling compact tractor in the U.S. With professional grade mowers, versatile sidekick utility vehicles, and compact tractors that get it done right. All backed by unmatched dealer support. Talk to your dealer today to schedule a demo.
Community is more than just a place. It's the people, stories, and connections we share. At the Wenatchee World, we're your neighbors, your storytellers, and your trusted voice. From uncovering the issues that matter most to celebrating the moments that bring us together. We deliver the stories that keep the community moving forward. The Wenatchee World, your community voice, here every day.
For over 35 years, the Sangster family has been not only representing GMC, but the entire community.
As one of the few family-owned dealerships in Washington, you can count on our personal integrity, which has spanned over 3 generations, to ensure your satisfaction.
Sangster Motors stands behind everything we sell, from GMC professional-grade products and service from a professional-grade dealership.
Remember, caring about your family is what brings you back to ours.
Your favorite local channel is now available for free on your smart TV and connected streaming devices. Watch live programming and catch up with the latest shows on demand. See the local stories that matter to you. NCWLIFE, now on Roku, Fire TV, and Apple TV.
In tonight's feature story, NCWLIFE is helping your wallet and trying to save you a few bucks, especially during that midday meal. Reporter Long Tran is checking out some of the best local places you can get lunch on a budget. This week, he hit up the Leavenworth landmark Munchin House for a chat with the owner and a good plate of bratwurst.
On this week's Lunch on a Budget, we're here in Leavenworth to check out Munchin House.
This is our 25th anniversary celebration. I keep looking this way because we've got live music. We tapped Icicle Brewing Company, our sister company, brewed a Bavarian-style Hefeweizen, the house party hef. And so we tapped that in the keg today. We wanted this celebration to kind of kick off My Fest, which is a traditional German celebration. So Oliver and I moved up here with our 3 kids and opened Munchin House in 2001 and just, popped kettle corn. It was very simple. We had snacks, hence we kind of had a play on words, called it Munchin House, which is Munich in German. So then we just decided that we wanted to be here full-time, engaged in the community. So we basically then decided to sell the vineyard, and then we added our sausage grill and just slowly but surely built Munchin House, and then eventually added a beer garden in the back. Our Big Bob is our most popular sausage, but even, we try to make sure that we explain all of our sausages because not everyone wants a Big Bob. We have so many different options. We have organic chicken sausage. We have a kielbasa, like a 1/3 of a pound Polish sausage. We have our dirty face beerwurst. We have jalapeno and cheddar. So many different choices depending on what you like. We even have vegan sausages. We have vegetarian sausages, and then several sides too. So a lot to choose from.
That's good.
We've been able to kind of keep our menus small and specialized and really work with local, like our buns are made locally by Bosket, and having Pacific Northwest sausages, and I think keeping our menu high quality, but also not too extensive has helped us keep the prices down. And because we really, from the time we opened, we had 3 kids, we wanted it to be a place where it could be casual and affordable for families to come, and where you can bring your animals even, and that everyone could bring your friends and extended family and not have it be a financial hardship.
If you have a restaurant you want featured on the next Lunch on a Budget, email us at news@ncwlife.com. In Leavenworth, this is Long Tran, NCWLIFE.
Time now to take a look at your North Central Washington weather forecast. Hope you had a fantastic Friday and a great week this week. Weather-wise, it was pretty darn nice out there. We've been in the 80s all week until today. But still a nice day out there looking down from our Canyon Tower cam. And you can see that lots of activity on Highway 2, the town of Cashmere, and blue sky mixed in with some clouds out there. Some of those lenticular clouds that are wind-driven mid-level clouds, and we had some pretty funky ones the other night. Hope you had a chance to notice that. We had a lot of pictures on Facebook from those lenticular clouds. But as we look ahead the next 5 days in our forecast, we're going to stay well above where we should be as far as temperatures go. We're going to get back in to the lower 80s for Saturday. A few clouds in the forecast for tomorrow. Sunday, back to those breezy conditions, although we will stay warm with temperatures in the low 80s. And then Monday and Tuesday, just absolutely absolutely beautiful. Lower to mid 80s Monday, mid to upper 80s for high temperatures on Tuesday. And we'll get to more of that coming up in a little bit. High temperature today, as I mentioned, the first time this month that we haven't topped off at 80 or above. We are unofficially at 77 today. 70 is now our normal high temperature. 93 our record set in 1987. 55 this morning. 47 our normal low for this time of year. And our record low 35, and that was set in 2002. Sun came up at 5:33 this morning and sets for us tonight at 8:22. Let's get you into the weekend now, and temperatures for Saturday, awfully nice out there. Upper 70s, Moses Lake and Ephrata, 79 in Quincy and Ellensburg, and just a little bit warmer. I think we'll see 80 in Wenatchee, as will Eniat, Chelan, Omak. The warm spot tomorrow at 81. Beautiful day in Leavenworth with a high temperature tomorrow of 78 degrees. Tonight, once again, mostly clear skies out there. We've been seeing that. There's high pressure. There it is, western Washington. And there's the ridge up and over the Pacific Northwest. Breezy conditions will die down tonight. Low temperatures in the upper 40s. And that's the first 40-degree low temperature we've had in a while. For Saturday, partly cloudy skies and warmer. Just some filtered sunshine on Saturday. High temperatures, beautiful tomorrow, right around that 80-degree mark. And then by Sunday, the return of wind. We have low pressure up in Saskatchewan, high pressure to our west. That'll tighten up those pressure gradients for us on Sunday, but boy, not bad. High temperatures in the low 80s to finish off our weekend, and then just beautiful weather to kick off next week. Sunshine all over Washington State to get us into the next work week. We will be warm with high temperatures Monday, jumping up into those low 80s, and we're going to keep that trend moving as we get you into Tuesday. Mostly sunny skies, maybe some clouds in western Washington and warmer. We are talking mid to upper 80s for high temperatures on Tuesday. And now as we get into Wednesday and Thursday, kind of a discrepancy between the National Weather Service and this weather model, which is windy. Windy is showing lots of clouds on Wednesday. It will be windy. The Weather Service saying sunny skies, high temperatures in the low 80s on Wednesday. And boy, a big difference as we get into Thursday too. Lots of wind on our Thursday as our weather begins to change. Cloudy for Thursday. This map is showing a lot of shower activity throughout Washington. The Weather Service, 0% chance for Thursday, but the Weather Service is saying highs around 80, so it'll be interesting on Monday which one of the two weather models will get it right for late next week. All right, time for your 7-day forecast now, and it's brought to you by Colonial Vista Senior Living in Wenatchee, where comfort, care, and community come together. Overnight tonight, 58 degrees, beautiful for Saturday, and 80. A little breezy under mostly sunny skies on Sunday. Not bad, 82 for a high temperature. Absolutely beautiful as we get you into Monday and Tuesday. 83 Monday, 87 Tuesday. Looks like some windy conditions Wednesday and Thursday as our temperatures stay mild in around 80 to the low 80s. And that's a look at your North Central Washington weather forecast. Coming up next, tonight's sports report with Cade Calvin and more as the NCWLIFE Evening News continues right after this.
NCWLIFE Channel is your local TV station. We believe in being the spotlight and mirror to the communities we serve in North Central Washington. Programming on NCWLIFE would not be possible without our sponsors. Special thanks to our platinum sponsor, Alpine Air. Turn to the experts at Carrier and Alpine Air.
Welcome back in, everyone. I'm Cade Calvin. Happy Friday to you. We've got Wenatchee versus Chelan tennis coverage as both clubs prep for district play, plus scores from around the area and some national headlines. The Wenatchee Panthers hosted the Chelan Mountain Goats in a tennis exhibition, giving both clubs a chance to polish their skills before each begins district play. Wenatchee's Micah Shattuck, undefeated throughout the regular season, battled Chelan's Angel Mendez during the Thursday matchup.
It feels pretty great, yeah. Just playing strong, playing consistent, and I've worked hard to get to this level.
Micah says his goal during the match was to stay steady.
Me, I'm just going to practice on, playing super consistent, keeping the ball deep in the court, and not making too many errors, and hopefully that'll be good practice for districts.
Shattuck and the boys defeated Chelan 4-2, while the Wenatchee girls were victorious 6-0 against the Lady Mountain Goats. The Panthers opened district match play Saturday at West Valley High School with play scheduled to begin at 9 a.m. All right, lots of scores to go over from Thursday. We'll start on the pitch with boys soccer. The Cascade Kodiaks knock off the Wapato Wolves 2-1. Cashmere gets the 1-0 victory over the Wahluke Warriors. The Royal Knights defeat the Okanagan Bulldogs 2-1. And in varsity baseball, the Chelan Mountain Goats beat the Natchez Valley Rangers in a tight one thanks to a clutch walk-off double from Chelan's Rowan McNamara. 3-2 is that final. And the Cashmere Bulldogs beat up on the Omak Pioneers. They win at 14-zip. This sets up a Saturday showdown in Cashmere between the Goats and the Bulldogs with first pitch scheduled for 1 p.m. And in the National Football League, the league and NFL Referees Association have agreed to a new 7-year collective bargaining agreement. The deal runs through the 2032 season, avoiding a potential work stoppage and the use of replacement officials. Negotiations have been underway since 2024, and the league had already started prepping backup officials last month as talks continued. Both sides say the new agreement addresses economics, performance, and accountability. Union President Carl Sheffers called the deal a partnership that will benefit officials while also improving the game. And the WNBA is starting to tip off its 30th season with major momentum building around the league. A new collective bargaining agreement has dramatically increased player salaries, creating the league's first $1 million players. The defending champion Las Vegas Aces enter the season looking for their 4th title in 5 years. Meanwhile, Caitlin Clark returns healthy after injuries limited her to just 13 games last season. The league also welcomes 2 new franchises this year, the Toronto Tempo and the Portland Fire. And fans will have plenty of ways to watch, with a record 216 games and events set to air across multiple broadcast and streaming platforms. NCWLIFE will also continue to follow Cashmere native Haley Van Lith and the WNBA throughout the season. Alrighty, that's all for sports. Reporting for NCWLIFE, I'm Cade Calvin.
And that will do it for the NCWLIFE Evening News this Friday. Remember, if you see news happening, let us know. Email your news tips to news@ncwlife.com or just give us a call at 888-6295. Our channel is also available on Roku, Fire TV, and Apple TV. I'm Grant Olson. Thanks so much for being with us and have a great weekend.
You trust the same doctor for your health and the same dentist for your smile. Trust Global Car Care to keep your vehicle running strong. We track your car's history so it gets the right care at the right time. With our 3-year, 36,000-mile warranty on parts and labor, you'll drive away with confidence. Global Car Care, your automotive experts. We service all makes and models, but specialize in Sprinter vans, Mercedes, Audi, Volkswagen, and BMW. Call or visit us today.
Tune in Monday through Friday at 5, 6, and 10 for the NCW Life Evening News, or go to our website at ncwlife.com, or you can visit us on Facebook. North Central Washington, the NCW Life channel has you covered.